hope you're doing great. A few days ago, I had an interesting conversation with one of my clients, and we were talking about sales training. Essentially, that client was sort of complaining to me that it's so hard to find a good, high quality, effective sales trainer. As you know, anywhere in the world, there are hundreds and hundreds of sales trainers or sales gurus. And most of them are highly professional, no doubt about that. They definitely know what they're talking about, and many of them, they publish books, they can speak well, they have their own systems. But at the same time, I'm sure you know about that also based on your own experience, and that was the reason why my client was complaining about all those guys. He said, okay, I would send my employees to those trainings. They get all excited. Seems like they learn something. They come back from the training all pumped up, ready to go. But then once the excitement wears off, not much is left. Does it sound familiar? I bet it does. Anyway, it got me thinking, and I mean, it's not like I heard about it for the first time. It's a familiar situation, right? But I was trying to put it all together and really come to some sort of meaningful conclusion. And I think the way we can describe this whole, not just sales training, but any kind of training situation, especially when it comes to some very specific practical skills, is essentially you have two types of training out there, or two types of trainers out there. So I think most of the training, especially sales training, is essentially personality driven, right? That is why those guys, they can sell whatever they sell, and they can sell themselves pretty good too, because they have really interesting personalities. And it can be a combination of different factors. Some of them can be very tall, some of them can be very loud, some of them can be really pretty, beautiful. Some of them can speak really well, some of them just have that magical charisma, that aura around them, right? Which is really unexplainable. And that's the reason why they're effective. And that's what people don't realize, those who hire them. Yes, they're amazing, they're really good at what they do. But to a big degree, it's just them, right? It's their personality, it's their talent, it's their appearance even sometimes. Because, looks matter, whether we like it or not. So you hire people like that, everyone listens to them, everyone looks at them, and people get pumped up. But can you really replicate it? Sometimes, yeah, maybe. But sometimes it's really hard, because what you can never replicate is the personality, is the charisma, or even the attitude. And then there is a second kind of training that actually works. That's the system-driven training. The training that is both effective and efficient, right? My favorite two words, effectiveness and efficiency. Because if there is a system, you can replicate it easily. It's going to take time, it's going to take effort, but it's absolutely doable. You can think about it as McDonald's. There are many reasons why McDonald's is successful, whether you like it or not. One of the main reasons why McDonald's is successful, there's a very strict, very logical system behind everything they do, whether it's location, whether it's equipment, whether it's a recipe. So, once you bought your McDonald's franchise, you get your book that tells you exactly what to do. And same applies to pretty much any business. And I'm going to talk much more about it later. There's this very strong and powerful idea that every business, whether it's an established one or you're just starting out, you really need to think about it as a potential franchise. Again, why? Because it makes you think in systems. And exactly same idea applies to the training, whether it's sales training, negotiation training, marketing training, any kind of training. Just think about it next time when you're looking for a highly qualified and effective trainer. You need to be looking not just for the right personality, because it's difficult to replicate. You need to be looking for the system that is easy to understand, system that is easy to follow, system that actually can be taught and used by pretty much anyone. I hope you enjoyed this talk. Again, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be coming up with more and more useful stuff because I really want to contribute to business growth and also your personal growth. And as always, if you have any questions, make sure just shoot me an email. Click on the About tab here on YouTube. There's my email right there. I'm always looking forward to discussing anything with you. Thank you, and have a great day.